Well, it's that time again. Outer Points Productions is about to go live with another Knockout Challenge match. Join me, Little Cheddar, and my guest live at the Varsity Club in Oshkosh, Wisconsin, as we will be delivering some of the best mediocre commentary in the business. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the match, and don't forget to jump in the chat and say hello. Please take the time to subscribe to our YouTube channel, hit that like button, and share it with all your friends. Thank you so much for tuning in. See you right after this word from our fabulous sponsors.
Dumper Dan's charter fishing fleet in the Port of Sheboygan is Wisconsin's proven charter fishing leader, running the most trips and catching the most fish. Enjoy great fishing for trout and salmon aboard one of our 6 fully equipped modern charter boats with experience and professional crews. See why Dumper Dan's is the most popular name in the industry. We offer fishing and lodging packages featuring the best in riverfront condos and hotel accommodations. Half or 3/4 day trips available, so call to make your reservations today or log on to dumperdan.com. Dumper Dan's charter fishing fleet, Wisconsin's proven charter fishing leader.
For generations, billiards has brought people together across small-town bars, local leagues, and tournament play. It's more than a game. It's tradition combined with growth in our billiards community. The Wisconsin Billiards Hall of Fame is here to honor those who built the game and invest in those who want to carry it forward. As a member, you help preserve the history of billiards in Wisconsin and get exclusive access to Hall of Fame weekend and voting. And the game continues beyond the table. Explore our tournament directory featuring events from across the state. Browse the online store with official merchandise and gear for players and fans, and much more. Join today and support the legacy. Become a member at wibhof.org.
This episode is sponsored by JB Cases. JB Cases is a pool cue case company specializing in custom cases. They have been in business since 2007, and their motto is true protection, true durability, true comfort, and true custom. Visit them at jbcases.com.
Drink at least quarter of it.
Welcome, everyone, to Outer Points Productions and the Knockout Challenge Series Studios. Located inside of the Varsity Club in Oshkosh, Wisconsin. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. That, I'm not even sure. Your guess is as good as mine. We call him Chris Green, but you can call him whatever you'd like.
Exactly.
I am Little Cheddar, and we have got a match for you. I'm guessing you already figured that out. Not to be Captain Obvious, otherwise you wouldn't be here.
Nope.
What the hell? Colin Pockets Passelt, hailing from Kaukauna area. Yeah, Kaukauna.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, he's in the Fox Valley. Taking on the young gun, Mr. Tarek Hamden, just kind of running through the state over the last year and a half, winning everything in sight. This is going to be a good one. The winner is going to be taking on Mr. J. Fed himself. So, they got a tough road ahead of him yet, eh?
Yep. Should be a good match between these two.
I think it's going to be closer than what the Fargo says. Fargo, I think, let's see, is 622 for Colin and 654, I think, for Tarek. So once you get, in that area, anybody can win.
Exactly.
Players are all warmed up. Chris and I are all warmed up.
Yep.
And Colin decided to leave the table. He might be going for maybe a lap around the pool hall.
Right.
Quick. Not sure exactly.
Visit the little boys' room quick. I'll lag for him if you want to get things going.
Oh, there he comes. Good time. Because nobody wants to see Chris Green lag.
I'm actually pretty good at it.
Are you?
I am.
That's the biggest strength of your game.
Exactly. Get that first break.
Scratch in the side and watch your opponent run out.
Exactly.
All right. I am going to go out and handle the leg. You get to handle Chris. See ya.
Good evening, everybody. We all ready for a good close match? Maybe some 10 ball tonight. Lots of people in the chat tonight. Good to see you all. Hopefully you're all liking and sharing. Let me know if anybody's new and have any questions on the rules. I'm sure most of you know them by now, so we really haven't been going over them too much, but need to win best 2 out of 3 sets. Playing 9 ball, 8 ball, and 10 ball in that order. No 9 ball breaks in 9 ball. All the players talked about it before the tournament started in a group chat, and they all agreed that they wanted no 9 ball breaks. So if the 9 ball is made on the break, it will get spotted. And then the player will play the rest of the rack the way the table looks. 3 foul rules is in effect for rotation, both in 9 ball and 10 ball if we get to it. Same in 10 ball, no 10 ball breaks. 10 ball will get spotted and players will play. Ooh, and Colin pulls off the leg, so he'll be breaking first in 9 ball for us.
Get back in my high chair.
There you go. Welcome back.
How doody do. What do you think, Chris? Should we get right into that rack right away?
Sure.
See if it's tight.
See if it's tight.
See if there's any
Make sure it looks like it's on the spot.
manipulation of balls.
Bam. 1 ball inside.
Got to give a shout out to her name is Letty Avia. Letty. We call her Letty
Letty.
because that's her name. Letty.
Yes, sir.
She is our her and Jesse Crook, I should say, our table maintenance. They don't replace felt or anything else, but they're our table cleaners. And let me tell you, they have Letty has done yet another phenomenal job. This is the second last match that's going to be played on this table before the cloth gets retired. And then all that cloth that you see out there on the table gets made into the pool table trophies.
Yeah.
So big shout out to Letty because yet another bang up. There's only so much you can do after a year.
Yeah.
Some of the stuff just doesn't come out anymore.
She does an excellent job of cleaning the tables.
She does.
Ooh, almost a scratch, but saved by the outer point. Oh, I'm sure it'll be a phenomenal match to watch. Both players can shoot, that's for sure.
So if this is your first time joining us on Outer Points Productions, first and foremost, thank you very much for joining us. Didn't I just say that?
Yep.
Anyway. I haven't even started on the fireball yet. Yet. Being the operative word. Make sure you like and subscribe. We'd greatly appreciate that, as always. But we started out with 32 players in the field. There are 3 left. So if this is your first time watching, that's why we're down to the semifinals, and both of these competitors deserve a big round of applause to big congratulations on how they got here.
Yes. Mr. Bell's in the house.
As in Mark Bell?
Yes.
As in
Mr. Mark Bell is in the chat.
As in
Bing.
Bell? What up, ding-a-ling?
Ding dong.
Chris, do you remember which other matches in this series, other than the first one, went to a shootout? Because if you remember, Colin's very first match was David Searing.
Yep.
And that went to a shootout. And I don't remember. Somebody help me out in the chat. Let's figure out.
I don't remember who the other one
I
was.
think there was
another
another one or two
Yep.
other ones that went to a shootout as well. Scott Kugel and what?
Great
Oh,
Great shot.
what a beauty!
Do it again.
I better have gotten that. Oh no, I sure did not.
Oh, what were you doing down in Slinger on a Sunday evening? Racing, maybe?
Slinger Speedway. That would make sense. Fred Renner first in the chat, followed by the man from Brave Billiards, the second half of Brave, Dave Gillette.
Nice cut.
Man, I'll tell you what. If Colin can get out on this, given where that 4 was, he is making a huge statement to Tarek.
Yep. Huge statement to everybody, but yeah, he's definitely here to play.
I think he's straight in on this 7 ball. I think he has to go forward on this.
Yeah, should be all right. Looks like there's plenty of room to sneak the 8 past the 9.
He had
shot.
just enough to force that in there.
Well done. Very well done.
Man, what an out. What a statement by Colin.
Oh, somebody stole their chips again.
I don't know why people steal my little chips.
They're probably up here on the rail
Yeah, I
from
was gonna
Letty
say,
cleaning,
yeah.
most likely.
Letty might have done that
I'll
when
bet
she
you they're
was
on the
cleaning.
side over here.
That's all right. We got Mole.
Yeah, we got more.
1-0. Favor of Colin.
That was an excellent out. Great shot on that 4 ball. Nice bank.
Randy Theory, good evening. Andy Coons joining us for tonight's action. You know what? I think we should talk about Dave Gillette a little bit.
Yeah.
Brave Billiards LLC, based in Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Founded by Brad and Dave Gillette, two passionate billiards enthusiasts who saw a need for better designed accessories that met their strict standards. If you have not yet seen or purchased or used one of the V3 magnetic chalk systems, what in the hell are you waiting for? It's a quad magnet designed for an enhanced holding power and fully customizable. They are fully committed to craftsmanship, functionality, and exceptional customer service. You ain't just the whistling Dixie.
Trying to play the 2 off the rail off the 7. Well, played the 2 and the 7, so.
Yeah, and did not end up with a shot on the 2 ball.
Yeah, that did not come out as he was hoping for. Try and bank it in the side one time, or he could have an excellent chance of probably playing a pretty good safe.
Jeff Seidel, good evening, sir. Robert Snell, tuning in. Patrick Carlson, all the way from Michigan.
Michigan.
Kyle Vertel, freaked the living hell out of him Friday night. Beauty. Yet another bank shot to potentially win a game.
Well done.
Got to give a shout out to El Poblano. We'll talk about them in a little while too, but Hector Torres finally got to hang out with him in person for a little while on Friday night, visiting Wapaka.
Well, executed shot on the 3 to get on the 4.
Well done.
You missed the quotations on pockets.
Oh, that's too bad. Kyle Vertel tells me on Friday night, it's really good to see you, but it's going to be even better watching you leave. What are friends for?
Well, exactly.
What a great guy. This is 2 fabulous runs by both of these contestants.
Yeah, they're both here saying, I am here to play, at least for the moment.
You miss, look out.
I mean, you couldn't see the bank shot. The cameraman sleeping again?
Yeah, it went in. I know. I was missing the pocket. Out of nowhere. Check that name out in the chat. We know she's there all the time, but tonight she's tuning into the chat. Everybody say hi to Amy Cools, if you would. How the heck are you, young lady? Say hello to Jamie and Corbin. Another monster break by Colin. Pocketing the 8 ball. Shot on the 1. Getting to the 2 might be a skosh of a challenge.
A little bit. I think the smartest shot is just to take the cut and come down between the 3 and the 7 and just roll past the 6. Take a little bit of an angle on that too.
Yeah, this is almost as hard as the last shot. Actually, I think it's harder than the last shot. This is where the best of the best, they take what the table gives them until they can find their way back into that rhythm or the good play. Good shape, I should say. Right now, Colin's just trying to work his way around, just making the balls.
Yep. Here I could see him playing, get the cue about back where it is and probably play the 4-5 combo.
Mike Bunnell tuning in.
I saw Mr. Bunnell in the chat.
What's going on with you, Mike? Amber House. Darren Schmitz. Good evening, sir.
Oh, okay.
That's usually what happens with that draw shot. You know, once it hits that second or that first rail, it spins backwards, typically further away from your next object ball. Sometimes by intent. Robert Fink. I hope you're right.
Oh, there's the first miss. And Tarek is probably going to take advantage of this and get out.
What's happening, Harmon? David Manlio. Good evening. This is a 3.5 by 7 bar box. It looks like a bigger table because it's my 9-footer.
Just say Amber next time.
Amber, how do you pronounce your last name? I've been wanting to know that for a long time, actually. I see you on Facebook, and I get confused on what to say. Is it Housey or Housey? Sean Henning tuning in from Uranus. Yours, not mine. He said
sure?
Uranus.
Uranus?
Justin B.
She says it's pronounced house, just like the house.
All right.
In your house. Now you know.
Mark Bell, I completely disagree. Nobody wants to see Sean Henning doing stand-up comedy.
Facebook is just stupid.
Sean Johnson tuning in from way up north, I'm assuming. Amy Cool says, how is it on Uranus, Sean? Temp good? Michael Parker. Thanks for the like and the shares. If you haven't already done so, get on it. Get down on it.
Uh-oh.
5-ball in the pocket. 8-ball going to spin for a little while.
Yeah, 2 to the 3 could be the little bit of the challenge in this particular rack.
I think Tarek is trying to figure out what is going to be the best path to get from the 2 to the 3.
Yep.
3 to the 4 is pretty simple, but 2 to the 3 is a bit of a challenge. That 6-ball is rather large. I think he left himself with the perfect angle to draw pretty much straight back behind the 7 ball, would be my guess. If he can get between the 6 and the 7, that would be better because then you don't have to worry about the 7. This is one of those that you want to overdraw instead of underdraw.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to hook yourself behind that 6 ball.
Just like so, right behind the 7.
Perfect. Well done.
Right now, that miss on the 4 ball by Colin in rack number 2 is proving to be extremely costly. So far, it has cost, or was that 3? Whatever game it was. Yeah. When you get to the master level, dang it. Oh, Belgium is up 2-1 against the U.S. If you're curious about
The soccer game?
football. Oh, did not want to run into that 8 ball.
No, that'll make the 6 slightly more challenging. A little more distance, but
Yeah, now that brings in the lower left-hand pocket into play for the scratch.
drawing out of it. Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know if that's the right play.
I would play top, I think, and just hit the top rail and come floating back down.
I think he's worried about running into the 7, or like I said, the potential for a scratch. If you put a lot of top on it, it should avoid. Yeah, he's still going low.
Well done. Very well done.
That's twice he has used inside draw to come 3 rails on a shot and hit it to perfection both times. Not an easy shot.
Nope.
Got to play that shot a little bit flatter. Oh, and there is exactly what Colin was looking for. This is a stop shot. This is a stop shot on the 7 and take whatever it gives you on the 8 ball. This is a big gift.
Yes, it is.
Amy, do you have YouTube Premium? Or I'm assuming not. Actually, if you have YouTube Premium, you don't get any ads, because that's what Premium is for. So I have the choice at the beginning of every stream, if I'm going to be monetized, where I have to change the frequency of the ads. So it's either low, medium, or often. And I pick medium because that's what's recommended. So you're seeing all those ads because then I get paid more.
Right? It's all Dale's fault.
That's the long answer of it. So
All right, we are tied up at 2-2.
what's going on, Bob Campbell?
Three ball down on the side. Not the greatest shot on the one ball. Good opportunity for a save.
Mike Gans. What's happening in your neck of the woods, sir?
Uh-oh. Well, this might not be the worst. 1 to the 2, not bad, but doing something with that 4 ball will definitely be interesting.
Mr. Gans, what are you doing since getting out of the
Pool
ballroom, pool hall, pool business, tournament, so on and so forth? What are you doing these days? Hey, ay caramba.
There's an unusual miss. Very uncharacteristic.
The one ball was giving these boys some trouble. Dear Lord. Amy Cool says, gotcha. It's worth the 3 seconds then. I'm used to that. I'm assuming I'm assuming she's talking about Jamie Cools, but you know, I don't want to make an assumption.
Right.
It's none of my business. And my apologies if I'm wrong, but if I'm right, damn it, that's funny. All right. As long as Colin can run into the 6 and not get behind it, he should be pretty decent for a 4-8 combo. But, man, I'll tell you, that is very much off angle.
Yeah, it might be smarter to try and play it safe.
Making friggin' balls everywhere. Robert Snell, that would be my guess as well.
Well done.
Beautiful shot. What's going on, Bill Sorensen?
Yeah, he's got a...
See what he did? I love that shot.
That was awesome.
Jack, it was basically a mass A shot. And I apologize, you couldn't see it from the overhead view like that. But he literally mass A'd the 4 ball just enough. Once it hit that rail, it spun away from the 5 ball.
Mr. Gant says he's starting a new job tomorrow.
What? What are you going to be doing?
Almost bedtime. Come on, Bob. We're just getting started.
Mike's going to be the pool table cleaner and ball washer at Legacies.
Well, unfortunate scratch off the break.
Yeah, that was a monster, completely uncontrolled break by Tarek. That cue ball went flying into that side pocket. I think I would go for this 1-9. I mean, it's a thin cut, but getting from the, well, maybe not. The 2 to the 3, yeah, it shouldn't be really too bad, I guess.
Yeah, I'm thinking
not
with
an
ball in
easy
hand,
run.
run the 1 down past the 9, float down past the 6, about where between the middle and first diamond by the 9-ball pocket. 2 on the side, 3-4 combo. And if you play the 3-4 combo right and get the 3 to kick over towards that short rail, you could play a 3-9 combo.
Interesting. Everybody wants to know, Mike. I'm intrigued.
Yep.
And come work for me on the breaking point. It's a non-paying job. But I think this is the smarter choice.
Yeah, I like this. Like I say, 2 in the side. Float up for the 3-4 combo. And then if the 3 comes off the 4 correctly, you might have a 3-9 out.
Yeah, and that's the big thing is what happens after the 3-4 combo. That's huge. Well said, Jeff Seidel. Absolutely. No sleeping during pool. Excellent. Well done.
Very well done. 5-ball be kind of the hardest shot on the table, I think. The most distance.
Now I think it's getting from the 5 to the 6. But
Nice.
I think
Stop
he
shot.
can. Yeah, I think he can pull it back. And if you've ever watched Colin play, he is never afraid of taking a bank. I've mentioned that before. He is one of the best bankers in the state of Wisconsin. I would put him up against just about anybody.
Hello, Andy.
What's new with you, Andy Coons? You know, as long as we got Andy in the chat, we'll
talk about him
yeah. Actually,
in a good way or a bad way.
yeah, definitely a bad way.
Well done to get on the 8-ball.
Yeah, and as mentioned earlier, for him to have missed, he missed one shot earlier in rack number 2, and other than that, he has been playing some flawless pool, bringing his score to 4-2. So we'll talk about Andy Coons just for a second.
1,001.
Okay, a little bit longer than a second.
Maybe 2.
I'm gonna find Well, that went way too quick. Oh, there it is. All right, once you got that break out of the way, let me show you the zoom right in. Oh, Jesus. Holy zoom button.
Where are you going?
You got a good shout out to all right, that's Chris Green right there. Check out this little guy right in the middle, that little outer points production. Is that not cool or what? That's a light that Andy made for me. Courtesy of Ron Crom. What's up, everybody? All right, don't let me ever do that again, Chris. All right, how on Grods? What is
Grods?
Grods?
God?
How on God's green earth do you get from the 1 to the 3? You got to run into the 7 ball. Got to come 2, maybe 3 rails and into the 7 or hook yourself. Yeah, either way.
Jump bank 3 up in the corner. Sales and marketing manager for Badger Amusements.
Andy Coons, actually, I am going to, first of all, good evening, Brian Lowell. What up with you? Andy, I am actually waiting for this match. I'm going to be working or finishing up. We had a big change on the flyer itself, so I'm going to be doing that either tonight or tomorrow. So Tater Tot does not have the flyer ready yet. It was, and then we made a change, or they made a change. Now I have to fix it. So yes, I have to update it. Good luck to you, Mike Gans. Badger Amusements. So if you're going to be starting for Badger Amusements, give me a shout on your first day, and let's set up that sponsorship for the stream. That'd be great.
Oh my goodness, I can't believe the 3 did not fall.
That was like a 3-railer. Just messing with you, Mike.
Cookie? What cookie? You got a cookie?
Man, that's messed up. That is messed up. Makes a great mass A. Where the hell is that cookie?
Oh, koozie. You got koozies? You're not sharing?
No, it's a cheddar. It's a slice of cheddar. Canned koozie.
Nice.
I have that in my little trophy case at home. Excellent use of inside English.
Yeah, well done. Great speed.
Might be too well done.
Yeah, you might have to bump to 7 trying to possibly draw out of this.
No, it's the other direction. It's going the other way. So he's either got to go forward.
Yeah, he's going forward.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well done.
Yeah, I leave the cheese at home. I don't have a refrigerator here.
Ooh. With great cheddar comes great responsibility.
With great cheddar? You know what would be funny, Brian? If you spelled great, Grate, with grated, great cheddar.
Grated cheddar?
Grated cheddar. Comes with graded responsibility. Never mind. Go ahead and erase that one, Brian. Start over. I'll pretend I didn't see that. Well, That is mistake number 2 by Tarek and has cost him both times. In my calculation right now, it should be, wait for it. All right, now it's 5-2. That's 7 games. Right now, it should be, in my opinion, it should be 4-3 in favor of Tarek.
Yep.
That would be me. But you cannot take away from the way that Colin is shooting tonight, because he is on fire.
He didn't make the booth big enough to fit a refrigerator. He did not plan ahead well enough for that.
This is made for little people. People. So if you haven't yet seen, I'm going to play both of the clips. If you've already seen Donnie Bailey's, it's freaking hilarious. And also, tomorrow is going to be the release of the full interview, or the full profile to sit down with Donnie Bailey. Also, then next week is going to be Jeff Trentadue. If you've already seen his on Facebook, I posted today. But let's go back and watch and listen real closely to Donnie Bailey's. I love this clip.
Wife and I own Nails, Cuts, and Clean Butts Grooming, dog grooming in Lake Geneva.
I'm so glad you said dog grooming, because where this was going, I really felt. I mean, when you said clean butts, I really felt uncomfortable there, just for split second. Well, again, we got to do that too, I guess.
Yeah, exactly.
Now here's Jeff Trentadue's from today. Finish this sentence for me. I'm going to win the breaking point because
I want it the most.
Ooh. There's a gauntlet thrown down for the other 11 contestants. Wow, what a great answer.
I was born for this. I was born for this.
That is a phenomenal answer. Woo, and it's coming from a man who's not going to be disappointed either way. That's some tough competition, folks.
I have nothing to lose.
I love it. An 8 combo.
You like us muted, you know it.
1-8 combo coming up.
I'm glad we sound great.
Yes, Andy, a 6-pack would be ideal, as a matter of fact. Nice shot. Good combo by Tarek. Now getting from the 1 to the 3 shouldn't be too bad, as long as he can avoid the 6. I think he can draw past that. He's going to have to throw this 1 in, just a smidge, though. The players tend to try to overhit this, and you don't need to. There's the throw, and there is, like I said, you want to avoid the 6 ball, and now he's in trouble again.
Little jumping time.
Jumping time. Jumping time. You can make a song out of that. Jumping time.
Jumping time.
Wait till you see the rest of Donnie Bailey's. I'm going to call it the. I'm not sure what I'm going to call it. It's funny. He's quite the Quite the
Well
comedian.
done.
Good hit.
Yeah. Unfortunately, rattled the outer points. Left a long shot for Mr. Colin Pockets. Talking is better than elevator music. Might have to work on that.
I've been working on that for 2 years.
Elevator music?
Talking.
Oh.
Well, 59 and a half years, actually. Still haven't really gotten the hang of it. Oi!
Overcuts it.
Overcuts the tree ball. So if I could walk out there right now and give Colin a bit of advice, it would be stay tall would be number one. But you do not want to let up off the gas pedal against Tarek.
Nope. He will come back and bite you.
Yeah. Playing Tarek in the Cue It Up, he's the one that put me in the loser's bracket. If I beat Tarek, I would have been in the hot seat match. And he's the one that, and I was up 2-0 in 8-ball in a race to 4 and should have won, but did not. He will come back and put a whooping on you. And a little bit close to his work here. This could be, this could get a little funky.
Just don't play the crap that they play at WNT Predator events.
Right? Woo, boy.
Use that whole pocket.
Yeah, and that's a direct where the cue ball ended up is a direct result of Tarek hitting that 6 too thick. Ended up drawing it too far. Had he hit it a little bit thinner, he would have been in perfect position for the 9. So now he's got a big tester. And with a miss, probably is going to put Colin on the hill if he does. Bill Sorensen, right now, there are 12 signed up for next weekend. Good shot.
Well done. 3-5.
Bob Campbell says your lips are moving, but nothing's coming out. I'll tell you, that's exactly the way Mrs. Cheddar likes it. And anybody else that's ever listened to this stream.
Thinking some old blues music. That'd be good background music.
Old blues?
Blues.
How about old country?
Maybe. Depends on which version of old country.
How about 80s hair band music?
I like it.
All right. Sold.
Yeah, Scooter Boy ain't going home yet. Letting Pockets know he's here yet.
Ooh, and a dry break.
This is looking dry.
A dry break is no good.
I like Twisted Sister. Is that a pledge pin on your uniform?
That one's got to slow down. That one's got to slow down. He's all right. Now, avoid the 6 ball. That's
My guess, Patrick, is no, because you probably didn't send him a text as a reminder.
well. Let me check. Patrick Carlson. Wait a second.
Not bad outcome for making the 2 and getting a pretty decent lead on the 3.
Patrick, I have you on there, but I do not have Dan on there. But I'm going to add him right now.
Overstroked that one a little bit, I think.
Nice shot on the 4.
Yeah, well
As
done
well.
to get back in line.
Yeah, avoid everything 5, 7, 9 and come out perfect. Wow. These are very uncharacteristic misses by Tarek.
Yes, they are. Ooh, there we go. I like it, Brian.
Animal House. Man, such a good movie.
Yes, it was.
Oh, boy. He hit the hell out of this one.
Yeah, gave himself the same leave Tarek gave himself on the last 9 ball. Both boys wanting to make them 9 balls interesting. Keep the people on the edge of their seat.
That could be it. Jacking up on that 9 ball, my opinion, making it decreases your chances by 75%. I think he could have avoided the scratch in the side, and he was trying to draw away from that. I don't think it was an issue. Looks like the USA is going to be all done with soccer, down 3-1.
Ruh-roh. No more soccer for you.
That miss on the 9 ball could turn out to be super costly.
Yep. It's a huge 9 ball for Tarek. Get one within one game, and I believe it's his break.
Yeah. Colin broke dry in the last. Oh, he's going to scratch. He's going to scratch. Oh, my
that's
goodness.
brutal.
No way.
That's just wrong.
Unbelievable.
Make a beautiful shot.
And Tarek has
knocked
done
it.
that so many times in this series so far.
Yep.
He scratched in the side twice in one game doing that where he overhit it. That's just too much pace, Wow. That's incredible. No, that's not it. You don't get to see it again. But I feel for Tarek. That's brutal.
That hurts. That definitely takes a little wind out of your sails.
Yeah, and he is PO'd. I don't blame him. Those are things that, as us anybody, amateur, pro, whatever, you got to just shake that off. You can't change it, you know?
You can't change it, so you just kind of...
Don't let it affect the rest of the match.
Yep, as hard as it is, you just got to let it roll off and go, all right, whatever, and...
Huge for Colin, though.
Yeah, huge for Colin, but, yeah, Tarek's just got to sit down. I made the ball. It was a great shot.
You did?
Just a little too much pace on the cue, and it came around.
Anybody that's been watching the stream for the last, I don't know, what has it been, 8 months, 9 months, 10, whatever it's been that I've been doing 9 ball, 8 ball, 10 ball, in that order, or actually any of them where you're getting all the disciplines in one match. Winning the first set is everything.
Yep. Definitely gives you momentum, gives you a little bit of a cushion to relax. I mean, in this caliber players, I mean, you don't want to quote relax, but it's nice to have that first set under your belt.
It definitely gives you some confidence going into set number 2.
Yep. Not as much pressure in the 8-ball set.
Oh, tough shot. It's even harder for Tarek coming up. He can make this 2 pretty easy with a one rail kick, but he's not getting on that 3 ball. He's going to have to hit this awful hard and catch that 2 ball just right. It's funny that 3 ended up in exactly the same spot that it was.
Yep.
Let's go back. Let's watch. Let's see how much this thing moved. Actually, here, I'll hit the replay and watch how much this 3 actually moves. It's like a half a ball.
Uh-oh.
Andy.
Understroked that one a little bit. Possible reprieve for Tarek.
Andy knows how to win the first set. Can't win the second and third. Yeah.
Well,
I remember your match well, Andy.
If you'd win the second, you don't need that third one.
Ouch. Oh, man.
Mean.
No jersey for Chris. Ever, Andy.
Hey, it was my birthday 2 days ago.
Are you asking Andy for a late birthday present?
Nah.
Is that
Nice try on the kick shot.
Yeah, and I don't think he left Tarek with a shot on the 3.
Yeah, I haven't made it to the second set either, Andy. I get it. It hurts. I think this is going to be it for this set.
Yeah, it didn't look like that 3 went past the 7. If it was maybe, 2/3 of a pocket, if that. Not very good odds.
I don't think you can see the 5.
I think you're right. I think he's got a masse around this 8 ball a smidge to make it, and then stay between the 8 and the 9. It was a tough shot. Yep, he's masseing. Now he's recalibrating.
Rethinking that option. Hey, the wifey's in the house.
What's up, Heather? Smart shot.
Yep, make the bank. Great. If not, definitely not. Did not leave anything easy.
Yeah, and it's not an easy shot or safe. Well, he doesn't have a bank anywhere.
Yeah, not without playing a bank combo one way or the other.
Right.
Could kick at it off the side rail and try and cut it across the bottom rail. Shower.
Oh, this is really nicely done.
Well done. Very well done. Yep. Great safety.
Let's see how well Colin can jump here. That was a beauty.
Can see why he's hesitating a little bit, because making the 5 at this caliber, making the 5, the jump and making the 5, probably semi-routine for a jump shot. Getting the leave on the 6, not so much.
Yep, you called it. Hit a great shot and has no shot whatsoever on the 6 ball. And had he gotten shape on the 6, we're moving on to 8 ball. It's funny that you say that, Heather, because Chris was telling me right before the start of the stream that he was playing pool in the shower this afternoon, which, to each their own, but he killed 2 birds with 1 stone.
Exactly. Is he trying to jump again?
Oh, he's masseing.
That's what I thought. Oh,
What?
my gosh. Wow.
Oh, my God. And he just looked up at the
And the
booth.
look on his face is like, I can't believe I just pulled that
Colin
off.
just looks up at the booth and gives me this wry little smile. Are you freaking kidding me? Look at this masse. Look how much he has to twist this ball. This is insane. That is one of the all-time best shots on this stream. If he doesn't get out, then if this goes in, it counts. Oh, it's not going in.
Almost.
Look at this. Watch this. I mean, they're almost completely lined up. Unfreaking believable.
That is a phenomenal massé shot.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. He got a little fortunate there.
Yeah.
He was trying to draw it back to play the 8 in the side.
All right. Not done with the 9-ball set yet.
Nope. Tommy Jeffers. Good evening. Let's watch this shot again. Man, I could watch this 500
Right.
more times.
It was a phenomenal shot.
This is just insane how much he bent that cue ball.
That's a Chris Melling shot.
Right. I think it sucks that he didn't get out.
Yep.
That deserved a win, you know. I hate to say it, but
Yeah, making the great jump shot and then the great massé shot. Yeah, I think he deserved that 7 to fluke into the corner pocket and drop.
holy highlight reel.
That was 2 amazing shots in a row. Well done.
It looks like the USA is going to be defeated by Belgium. 3-1. A lot of people were predicting that, actually. Sadly. The big concern that Colin has here is he's going to run into the 5 and the 6. I mean, even drawing out of it, I think he'll still catch a piece of the 5. So getting past both of these is, yeah, that was tough.
Hey,
Yep, they're talking about you.
I see that. Women are ganging up on me.
You love it.
I do. Ooh, nice try.
Ooh,
it
it
did
went
go.
in.
Well done.
Wow. I expected that ball to hang there.
Yep, I thought it was going to hang too because where it hit on the rail. Figure it was going to hit that face and sit. Getting on the 4 is no picnic. Well done.
Now getting on the 5 is no picnic. He's almost dead straight, and
Yep.
it's very short stroke. There is not a lot of room for maneuverability here. Nicely done. Good shot.
Well, executed.
You almost drew that right into the side.
I saw that. Flirted with that outer point, that's for sure.
Speaking of outer points, make sure you've already subscribed and send it to a whole bunch of people because tonight's winner is going to be taking on Jeremy Fedkenauer in the finals for $3,000.
Woohoo!
Tonight's non-winner is going home with $800 in cash,
Nice.
but nothing in the player auction. Oodles of cash for both of the 2 finalists.
oh my goodness.
I can't believe that ball went in. That on this table normally is a miss.
Well, Tarek's going to pull it within 1. Well done. Nice out. Looks like we're going to take a quick 1-minute player break.
Looks like Tarek had to run out for something. For those of you who are interested, and I know there's several out there, and there's quite a few that are waiting, which is quite okay. Let's see if I can hit the right button here. Yay! That's not it.
Strike 1.
Let's try that one. There we go. Looking for a 128-player field so I can pay out $7,500 to the eventual champion. This tournament is going to take roughly 6 months to complete, without a doubt. It's going to be the best of 2 out of 3 sets, as you see currently in the Masters Series, but this is a true double elimination format. Also, every 50 points difference in Fargo is 1 game added to the higher player's Fargo. So it will always be, at the bare minimum, a race to 6, 4, 5, 9 ball, 8 ball, 10 ball. Kind of like what you're seeing tonight, 1 game less. So there are already over 70 that are signed up. So don't wait until the very, very, very end. Because once we do get to 128, I will not accept any more. So this is going to be a fun one. Along with that, I am going to do my best to create a player card for each and every player. Here's the reason why. On the back of the player card is going to be blank, or a spot for the player to sign their name. When they lose the match, they have to give up their player card. So the eventual winner is then going to have 128 cards and a whole lot of cash.
Yeah, baby.
And that is actual Roger Pregler's bio. Biggest win is nothing.
Let's pull off the weekly Sunday tournament a couple times.
Yeah, when only 3 guys showed up. 2 of them had to leave early.
Right? Shh.
Sorry.
That's supposed to be a secret.
What's going on, Al Jordan? Yeah, that's the one thing Tarek was trying to avoid, was running into that 9 ball. Or he was purposely trying to run into it and maybe make it.
Could be.
We talk about it all the time, Chris. And the players, it's the first game and the last game that are hardest to win.
Yes,
Colin
it
came
is.
out firing on all cylinders, and then he's fizzling just a real little bit.
Yep.
He's had opportunities.
He's struggling to get out.
With Tarek, hot on your heels, you were up 6-3. Now it's 6-5. How much pressure are you feeling to get that last game before it goes hill?
A lot. I thought he was going to get a little scummy with the 6 ball there for a second.
All right, so Colin can either take a nasty cut on the 3-ball, play it in the upper right, or bank it, and as long as he hits the 6, it's going to go in. And then come 3 rails or 2 rails with the cue ball. Colin loves to bank. Colin is super aggressive, so
Yeah, I could see him trying to bank the 3 into the 6. I think I'd have left it tapped over a little bit because then there's a chance of the 6 rattling.
right? And that's actually not where it was. Good shot.
Oh, great shot.
Ooh. He's got a brutal shot coming up next. Oh, yeah. Not that you can see it at all, but there it is.
We'll give it to you sooner or later.
Tommy Jeffers, yes, sir, it is. 18th. 13 players signed up.
July 18th.
Great shot.
Done. You're going to have to do it again or bank. Thinking this one, well, I think the 9's an way for the bank. He's got to slice it.
Yeah. The biggest thing is, obviously, if he doesn't get hooked behind the 7 or the 8, he's out. Or should be out. Mark Bell, I think it's time for a sociable, don't you? You don't have anything, Chris. It sucks to be you.
Right?
I said as long as he... Oh, look at this! Oh, man!
Talk about a fortunate roll there.
Look at this. Absolutely nothing. Makes the 5, hits the 8, makes the 6, and ends up with perfect shape
on the 7
on
for
the
a
7.
7-8 out.
Who's ready for a sociable? I bet you Tarek is after this.
Yep.
Good shot. All right, this 9-ball for, I would say, an upset.
Yes.
An upset in 9-ball. And now it's Collins' break in the first game of 8-ball. Great play by both.
Yep.
And
they both made a couple minor mistakes and definitely made it a close match.
Give me an assessment, Mr. Green, of set number 1.
Well, like you say, Colin came out on fire. Tarek had a couple uncharacteristic misses that Colin definitely capitalized on and jumped way ahead. Little feeling the pressure, I think, trying to win that last game. Made a couple little mistakes, and then Tarek came on strong. So we'll see how the momentum goes. But I think Tarek's carrying a little momentum in his favor at the moment.
It's good stuff. It's been a really good match, back and forth. All right, whoever it was calling for a sociable. Chris is gonna
soda,
drink
but
his,
I'll drink
his soda. I'm with you, everybody. Cheers. Happy 6th of July. So Saturday, Mrs. Cheddar and I went up to Algoma. Does anybody else know what was going on in Algoma this past weekend? It's a Guinness Book of World Records, and they broke the record.
Nice.
I'll tell you, because otherwise somebody's going to Google it and act really smart. Probably Roger. The previous record, I don't know who it was held by, but the largest Bloody Mary ever made was 155 gallons. This Saturday, Algoma, specifically Smashed on the Rocks bar, made a 300-gallon Bloody Mary. And I'm telling you, it was freaking delicious. I'm serious. I had 3 of them, so trust me, I know.
They're all delicious after 3.
It was good. And you could have, man, I'll tell you, there were so many options to put in your drink. Lordy, have mercy. Even banana peppers. I love banana peppers, especially in a Bloody Mary. So, man, I'll tell you, it was good. Four to 1 in favor of Belgium if you haven't been watching U.S. soccer. That's a shame.
Yeah. You wanted USA to keep going?
I did. Well, you know, I don't want them to be like the Brewers, you know, every season. You know, play really good most of the season and then get to the playoffs or, you know, the World Cup or something like that.
And fall apart.
And then shit the bed. So good luck to Belgium moving forward.
Ooh, well done. Pocketing the 14 and not touching the 9 ball.
The most difficult shot for Tarek is going to be getting from probably the 13 to the 8. But, well, actually it shouldn't be too bad because he's going to play the 11, 9, 13, 8. I'm going to say he almost moved that 8 into a position where it no longer goes past the 6, but I think it goes.
Still does, yep.
Oh, he came up way short.
Yep.
He came up way short.
Little too conservative on that shot.
He's going to have to bank this 8 ball in the upper left-hand corner, I promise you. He has no way of getting on this 8 ball anymore. He babied that 9 ball way too much. He could have ended up a foot further and still been okay.
Yep.
Yeah, he's in trouble.
And unfortunately, he can't come around 3 rails because that 4 ball's in the way.
Or the 1. Yeah,
I think he can miss the 1, but yeah, I think the 4 is definitely in his way.
I think I'd just stop it right there and play the bank. Tarek's plenty good enough player to ooh, he's going for the cut.
Well, 7 blocks to scratch, so why not?
Yeah, the 7 is definitely in the way, Mrs. Green. He's got to hit this so he may double kiss this 7 and scratch. I mean, there is that possibility. Highly unlikely, but.
Recalculating. No, he's still looking at trying to make that cut.
Wow.
I think Colin can see the 5 ball.
It's a huge mistake again by Tarek on that 9. The 9 ball is a key ball.
I can almost see Colin going 1, 2,
I think I'd play the 4
3.
here. I would play the 4 to get to the 2.
And then 3, 1, 6.
Yes.
Yeah, I like that pattern too.
Hit it thick, which ultimately ended up less movement on the 1 ball. And honestly, I think this works out for the best because now he can go from the 1. He could go 1, 2, 3, 6, 8, or 1, 2, 3, 6, 8. You know. Yeah, this is huge.
I'm not against taking the 3 first.
Yeah. As long as you run. The thing is, though, you don't want to run into the 8 ball.
Correct. Oh, I wasn't sure if the 6 went past the 3. To me, it didn't look like it went, so.
Whoa. He's all right.
Yeah, just float across. 8 ball in the same pocket.
Yep. Do not over. Oh boy, this is one of the things that I highly recommend against if you're going to play on this table, unless you're deadly accurate.
You're not going to see too many safeties between these 2 guys and 8 ball unless they really get out of position.
Yeah, they're both very aggressive players.
They're both very aggressive, and if they do get in trouble, they're going to get in trouble, quote, late enough in the rack that they're not going to have an option to play a safety most of the time. So they're going to force themselves to have to come with a shot.
Another mistake by Tarek cost him another game, and another nice finish or mop-up, by Colin.
Yep.
Taking care of business when needed. Huge.
Colin running off to the bar, I think, for a drinky drink. Nope, just explaining why you probably won't see a lot of safety games in at least the 8 ball set, or a lot of safety shots, a lot of safety play. So not trying to be hard on anybody, just kind of explaining the reasons why. Again, it's the Master Series, so you're watching higher caliber players compared to the rest of us mortals, and so yeah, they will usually you'll watch both Tarek and Collins. They'll break, and then you'll see them take quite a long time to get down and play that next shot if they pocket a ball, because they're trying to determine which set looks better, solids or stripes, which one has less trouble balls, where are my breakout angles, and they plan all that out before they even get down and play that first ball, because the first ball is the setup for the rest of the rack.
No doubt. There's a lot of really good 8-ball players that play from the 8-ball backwards. You know, they'll find out what, and I always call it the target ball, or what is your position ball for the 8.
Yep.
So what is that very last ball before it gives you perfect shape on the 8-ball, and then go backwards. And that's obviously a lot of shots prior, but that's the way they do it.
Yep. They look at the 8-ball and then they go, which pocket do I want to try and put it in 90% of the time, as long as they don't have like a miscue or, you know, they accidentally hit a ball coming around 2 rails or something and get out of position and mess up their pattern. But yeah, usually anybody, I would say 580 and above, usually looks at the rack that way. Where's my 8-ball? What pocket is it going in? What ball do I want to try and use to get on the 8 to get out? And then work backwards from there.
Chris, I think we need some air conditioning in the booth.
Yeah?
My
Getting a little warm over there?
feeling like fondue all of a sudden.
Yeah, Colin looks a little sunburned from his 4th of July show.
No, actually, he played golf all day today.
Oh, is that where he got
So,
sunburned?
yeah, he's a little crispy. Here's a little food for thought. This is the tournament that I talked about about a month and a half or 2 months ago. I'm interested to hear what everybody's opinion is. This is not for release or anything else, but this is a different kind of Scotch doubles. Actually, if you were at Fong Wen's charity pool tournament, and we do this for the Ronald McDonald, it's luck of the draw, high-low. So high Fargo, one high Fargo, one low Fargo. Split the field right down the middle. "32 players from 525 to 575, and then 32 players from 576 to 625. Split it right down the center. What do you think, Chris? That'd be a fun tournament.
I think it would be a fun tournament.
Even if you redraw every round.
Yep.
New partner every round.
New partner every round. That'll definitely keep it interesting.
That one will be played this fall.
Successful break by Tarek, pocketing a ball. Yes, please. So again, here, like I say, here he's looking at the rack, trying to figure out if he wants solids or stripes. They both actually look pretty good. Nothing really overly tied up on either set. Probably. Well, he really doesn't have a good starter on solids. I was going to say he might look at solids because of where the 2 ball is in association with the 8. He's not smelling that bad yet, Heather. There might be enough room for that 8 ball to go past the 2 in the corner. The hardest ball to get on right now is the 15. Because it does not go past that 5 ball. So Tarek electing to get on that 15 now. My guess is he's debating about taking the 15 all the way up and hit the 1, or trying some inside English, pocket the 15 in the side, and try and hold for the 10. Yep. Them side pockets are brutal. Yeah, he tried to take the 15 in the side, but it was a tight cut. Especially trying to hit it kind of soft with some inside English and hold for that 10 ball. Not easy. Colin's got to figure out how to get on the 1 ball. I don't think it sneaks past the 10 in the side. No, outer points, Amber, outer points. No nipples, outer points. And if you don't know the story, ask Dale to tell it. It's kind of a funny little story for the reasoning behind it. Hello, Tim. Welcome to the stream. And Colin got himself in a little bit of trouble on that shot. Shot a fireball on me. Thank you.
We got another sociable coming up in just a little bit. On there a little firm.
Yes, it was. Ooh, trying to bank. Off the 2. Successful. Well done.
What did I miss here? What happened with obviously Tarek did not get out, so
Obviously he did not.
Kind of a given.
Yeah, he tried to go off the 9 and get underneath the 15 and left himself with a very nasty cut in the side pocket. And from what it looked like to me, he tried to...
Great shot. Sorry.
Nope. My opinion, it looked like he tried to cut the 15 in the side with a slow roll inside English shot and hit the outer point. The outside outer point. And then, yeah, that allowed Colin to come back to the table. And it looks like Colin's going to take advantage of the miss.
Oh boy. It's a big mistake by Colin.
Yes, it is. He got down on that one kind of quick.
He did get away with it, though. Yeah.
12 blocks to 10 up in the corner.
Yep.
The 15's a nasty cut
I think
or an ugly bank. Well,
I
not
think
an ugly
Tarek
bank,
plays
but
safe here.
yeah, safe. It would not be the worst. Get the cue ball right next to that side pocket and use the 10 as a blocker. And that's what he did.
Amber, have you never heard the Outer Points story? Oh, boy.
Nope. Yeah, I corrected her because she's like, damn nipples on the side pocket. I'm
She
like,
said
"Nope."
that out
Yeah,
loud
She
in
said
the
that out
chat?
loud in the chat.
Oh, my God, Amber. How dare you?
So
I'm going to have to call the nun.
Yep. So I'm assuming she does not know the story. So I'm like, that is Cheddar's story to tell.
Oh, yeah, goodness. Amber.
I know it, but I won't tell it. I'm thinking we're looking at, is he going to mass A and try and bank?
It's looking that way.
I think you'd be better off trying to jump and bank.
I think so, too. Unless you do that.
Well,
it's
beautiful
not a bad
attempt.
shot. All right, show of hands. How many of you have never heard why it's called Outer Points? And I'll tell the story. Raise your hands.
Well done. Nice cut.
Yeah. Sure, Josh. Be happy to share it for those who haven't heard it.
It's a great story. I love it.
Amber, okay, Heather, you're a liar. 1-1.
I don't know if she's heard it from you or not, or just from me. So
I bet
she
she's heard it.
might not be lying.
I
totally.
bet she's heard it.
Probably. All right.
Mike Kinziger raised his hand. Emily Moon.
Tied up 1-1.
All right, I'll start it out. So, 6 years ago, 7 years ago, whatever it was, 5 years ago, in Wausau, Wisconsin, I'm commentating for Mad Apple Stream. This is before it was X Stream. And we're doing the women's state finals. One of the girls, one of the competitors, misses the 7 ball in the side pocket. And I said, oh my gosh, that one hit the nipple. Within 15, 20 minutes, Kendall Cook, owner of Mad Apple Streaming, comes over and said, Dale, we have to have a little talk. I got a phone call from a viewer who is very disgruntled and disappointed in you for using the word nipple in a women's final. And I promptly said, this is a pool tournament. What else am I supposed? Everybody.
Right? Everybody refers to the
You're right. It either hit the titty
points.
or hit
Yep.
the nipple. It's pool. Well, that raised all kind of hell from a nun. And this is dead serious.
Yep.
This is not a joke.
Nope, an actual nun called in.
A nun, as in N-U-N, is the one that called in, and she is the sister of a very prominent pool player in Wisconsin. I'm not going to name names. That's not me. So, I was reprimanded and told never do that again. So I didn't. Well, let further the story. It was very cold in there. Anybody that's been to Wausau for or Rothschild at the Expo Center for the WISPA or any of the state championships, it can get a little cold in there.
Yep.
You know, it's the middle of winter, right? So I went over by Nate Mindham because I didn't want to go all the way up to my hotel room, and I asked him if I wanted to give me a Cue It Up hoodie. I was cold. So I come back over, and Brian Hollenbeck is in the booth with me, and he looks at me. He's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm cold." I couldn't say it. I couldn't say it. My nipples were cold.
Nice shot. Does he get a reward?
You know, you can't. I just got reprimanded. I can't say that. So, I said my outer points are getting a little bit firm. All right. Fast forward. Things ended at Mad Apple. Things ended between Brian and I went out on our own. Everybody knows that, right? Then we could not think of a name for our new stream. And I remember the text like it was yesterday because we could not think of anything catchy. I'm like, "Hey, Brian, let's call it Outer Points Streaming." He's like, "Sold, done, beautiful." And then anybody that asked that question, you're actually very lucky, Amber, because anybody who typically asks that question, I flat out tell them it's none of your business, and you win. None. Anyway, that is the story, true story, of Outer Points
Productions.
Correct.
So that is why if you start watching our streams, we always refer to it as they hit the outer point of the pockets.
Oh.
Ooh, that sounded like a miscue.
Yep. Josh says, not to change the topics, but Sophia Mast didn't take your advice and bend at the knees when checking her 9-ball rack today. Shame, shame, shame. Man, I seen Tyler Steyer's post first thing yesterday when I got on Facebook. It was the very first one. And I'm like, all right, I'm going to get both of these guys. I've been doing this longer than both of them have been alive. Have at it, Amber. Give him hell. None of your business. Pretty flat on this 11 ball for Tarek.
Yeah, he might have to settle just pocketing the 11 and taking the 10 all the way up. Not try to get too fancy. Take what the table gives you sometimes. Don't want none, don't need none, don't get none.
Ooh, my. Now he put himself in a really bad spot.
Yeah. Not sure what he was hoping to accomplish off of that, but definitely didn't go where he was expecting it. He's putting bottom right on. He was hoping to spin up table. Looks like Tarek's going to play with that side pocket again. See if he can avoid the outer points and rattling the 10 ball out of the side pocket. Could like to play a safe and actually just cut the 10 up table and get the cue behind the 8.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, I've had to change that story a couple of times, Chris, to protect the innocent. I mean, there aren't any, but I was the innocent one, I thought. You know?
Exactly.
And that's
I
pretty
agree.
rare. Alice Adams. Speaking of pool players that need a boost up onto the table. What's going on, Alice? Right at the moment, nothing is going on here.
Oh, I thought he had that one.
Yeah, not on this table.
Nice try.
Michael Johnson looks like he's tuning out. Wow. That's not a good bank.
Little short on that one. Little cheddar.
Good night, Michael.
Good night, Mike.
Who are we voting for? Are you talking about in the next election or this game? Who are we voting for in this match? I cannot say. I am unbiased commentator. Sorry. Seem to have caught a cold.
We have our favorites sometimes, but we don't tell who they are.
No.
We're always up for great pool playing.
Still working on that, Michael.
All right.
2-1.
2-1.
Tarek. 10 ball and then a shootout. You know, it'd be what a great way for Colin, winning his very first match in a shootout and then second last match before the finals. Is
going to a shootout.
Yeah.
That would be fun. Ooh, Jennifer White's in the house.
Wait. Look who's here.
Pickles.
Would have been better if never mind. Put some clothes on, Jennifer.
Nice break.
Well, you didn't get to see it because Jennifer's standing in the way.
Right.
But whatevs. Not much to shoot at other than the 2 ball, eh? Wow.
I'll drink to it.
Wait a second.
Waiting.
Let's have a sociable, everybody.
Yep.
You down for it?
I'm down for it.
Chris is having one.
Cheers.
Salute.
Good stuff.
Yikes. Good night, Heather.
Good night, Heather. Love you.
Alice, I've never put in my pickle on the stream. That's disgusting. You should know better than that. Sweet. Brewers won.
Ooh.
Oh, shit. Heather just put Amber in charge.
Uh-oh.
I don't think
Now we're in
that's-
trouble.
Yeah, I don't think that's a good idea. I don't think that's a good idea at all. I think we're in deep doo-doo. Cheers, Tommy. Nate misses the 8. That is one of the best screen names I think I've ever seen. Who dat?
I love it.
Who dat?
So Tarek called safe, pocketed the 2. So if anybody's wondering, that is why Colin is looking at pocketing the 4 ball. Never mind, he was trying to pocket the 10.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Al Jordan, but I don't know. Nate Mindham making up new screen names, trying to be in disguise. Oh, wait. Didn't Nate miss the 8 in this tournament
Yep.
to not advance? No, I was asking a serious question.
I believe so.
I think so if it is, kudos. He's recovered and making funny out of it. Now he's not going to say anything for the rest of the night.
Right? Keep us in limbo. Keep us wondering.
We know who you are. Oh, I like that shot. That was a beauty.
Yeah, what was for supper, Andy? You can't type and eat at the same time?
Alice, I'd have to agree. I don't think Alicia would have missed the 8. I think she would have made it. It's probably a dart player.
Ooh, that sounds good. I'm Colin not happy with that.
Nate, a guy who misses the 8 from Wausau. Somebody figure out who that is. Oh boy, this just became a whole lot harder if Colin cannot cue on the bottom of this cue ball.
No, I think he's all right.
All right,
I think
he might be okay.
I think he's got the bottom of the cue. I think the 5 is out of his way enough.
Nunya. Nunya bidding it.
Well done.
He's grooming his beard before he shoots. That's impressive. It's a pretty big beard when you can see it from the backside of his head.
Right?
Two to two.
We're all tied up.
Mark Bell, you're up.
Hello, Roger.
I before E except for Nate. Well done. Hey, Roger.
How'd you do in Pool League tonight?
Look at that nice crease right down the middle of that beard from his cue. It's a beauty. Nice break.
Yeah, for a moment there I thought it was going to be dry again. And
yeah, looking at his face, it was...
And Colin was about to say, what do I got to do to get a ball to drop on the break? But, yeah, got the one to come around and pop right in that side pocket.
Well, look who appeared in the chat. Robbie Schmidt himself, tuning in from... What state did he move to? Montana?
I don't remember.
What state are you living in right now, Robbie? What state did you move to?
I want to say Colorado.
No, it wasn't Colorado.
No. Where do they go hunting all the time? Maybe it is Mississippi.
No, it wasn't Mississippi. You mean Montana?
That could be.
Where you at, man? Well, Colin put that 6-ball in a nasty
Oklahoma, that's it.
The same thing.
Right?
Oklahoma, Montana are right next to each other. On the other side of the... What a shot! What a shot by Colin.
Yeah, to get that 6-ball back out in the open.
It's not in the open, but it's a lot better than what it was. I think there's only one pocket, and it's a bank shot for Colin. It does not go past the 14.
Nice.
I guess it's well said. Look at that shot. Man, I'll tell you what. That was a thing of beauty. Watch the English. Watch what the cue ball does.
Yeah. Some fantastic spin on that from the inside English.
That was a cool shot. Man, I'll tell you what, I cannot wait to make a highlight reel out of this tomorrow. Well, as luck would have it, if you're still looking for the 40 pounds that you lost, Robbie, I found it. It's here in Wisconsin, buddy. Ooh, that one almost didn't go in.
Yeah.
Man, I'll tell you what, this is, if he makes this 8-ball, this is a
Phenomenal out.
massive game. A break and run to get on. Oh, it's not on the hill yet. It's a race to 5. You
Yep.
know what? Just if you want to say something in the chat, you're more than welcome to say, shut the hell up, Dale. 3-2. Fabulous out.
Yeah, that was a fabulous run out. Couple of massive shots in that rack.
Oh, yeah, there's no doubt about it, Michael Johnson. Let's go back to this again. This is such a cool shot. And Colin's really good at this. So he's going to throw the 2 in, come around the outside of the 12, and then come back, kick it out of the way for the perfect angle for the break. That is such a good shot. Monster break from Tarek. And the 115 is tied up. The 12-9 is tied up. The 13-3 is tied up. Not, well, I should, 9-12 is accessible. The other two, not so much. What's going on, Kelly Burdine? Yeah, you are 100% correct, Fred Renner. If Tarek doesn't win this, we all done. No doubt, Amy Cools. This honestly, so far has been one of my favorite matches. And even in the beginning, we're maybe halfway through if we end up going to 10-ball. This has been some
phenomenal shooting by both players.
Alice Adams, I seen your name in a team on a team over on the far west side of Wisconsin. What's that all about?
Oh, tried to get the 13 out.
Looked like a 5-person team against another 5-person team. What's happening over there? For some cash. Correct me if I'm wrong. I do follow pool. All right, Chris, I think my outer points are firm enough.
Yeah. All right. Kick the ear off for a little bit.
Little chilly willy.
Little chilly willy.
All right, Tarek's got a shot on the 15, and that's pretty much it. If he doesn't get shape on the 9-12 after, he's in deep doo-doo. And this is deep doo-doo.
This is almost jail.
Yeah, this is no good. I don't believe that 13 does not pass that 9. So he's either got to play a 13-9 combo, a 13-12 combo, or give the ball, give the table back to Colin. Oh, that's it. Yes. The Uncivil War. That looks like a really cool tournament or a match or whatever it is. It looks like a lot of fun. If you want to give more of a description, Alice, that would be cool. Is somebody streaming that?
Great shot on the 13.
Wow, that did go past the 9. Well, color me stupid.
Or so I've been told, very serious.
All the money is made off of side bets. Uncivil. I love it. Good luck, Alice. Kick some butt. Was I correct in saying it's a 5-person team? Is that right? What are the qualifications, if you will? Or is there a Fargo cap? Tarek is unhappy because he's on the wrong side of the 9 ball, and I don't blame him for that. But, you know, given where he was, he should be considering himself really lucky to still be at the table. So he's got to take what the table gives him at this point. Make the 9 and take the long cut on the 8, you know. You really don't have much of a choice. I can see why it's frustrated, though. Might be able to convince them to stream it. It's going on at Eau Claire Billiards. Justin Volk asked me when I was there for the qualifier about a month and a half ago about what I use for streaming equipment and what it all entails to get set up and everything. That'd be cool if he did that. It'd be great to see another stream that is... Wow, great shot. It was a fabulous shot.
Beautiful. Yeah, again, both players making some great outs and some great shots to get out.
3-3. John Kramer wanting 3 sets. Good evening, John. Michael Johnson. That's actually kind of why I said he should take it with. I was very surprised to see he got that much out of that cue ball. Because that was a very small angle. And we have no Tarek at the moment, so.
I didn't see him walk off.
I didn't either. I have an idea. We could do John Kramer, given that he's here. I can find it.
For generations, billiards has brought people together across small town bars, local leagues, and tournament play. It's more than a game. It's tradition combined with growth in our billiards community. The Wisconsin Billiards Hall of Fame is here to honor those who built the game and invest in those who want to carry it forward. As a member, you help preserve the history of billiards in Wisconsin and get exclusive access to Hall of Fame weekend and voting. And the game continues beyond the table. Explore our tournament directory featuring events from across the state. Browse the online store with official merchandise and gear for players and fans, and much more. Join today and support the legacy. Become a member at WIBHOF.org.
This episode is sponsored by JB Cases. JB Cases is a pool cue case company specializing in
JB
custom
cases right away, shall we?
They have been in business since
Amber says she feels 10 ball coming on. May want to see a doctor. Thank you, John. You know what? As a matter of fact, as long as we have John Kramer here. Oh, that's not it. The announcement was made today, as a matter of fact. The Wisconsin Billiards Hall of Fame induction ceremony and dinner and all of the shenanigans going on. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Who's this from? Aw.
I love you guys. Mwah. Long time.
Love you long time.
Crumplement.
All right. We got to give a shout out to the young lady behind the bar. Man, she treats us so well here.
Yes, she does.
Really, really does. I'm not going to say her name because I don't want her to get in trouble, but cheers.
Cheers.
Thank you. Cheers, everybody.
Oh, my God.
Yay. Oh, Jesus. Anywho,
I love you long time.
I was trying to say, it was announced today, as a matter of fact, Johnny Archer, the Scorpion, is going to be at Matt Apple for this year's Wisconsin Billiards Hall of Fame.
Cool.
Yeah, that's good stuff. Dan Bloom, what up?
Pansies, you come drink Rumplemint.
Have you ever had fried Alice? You ever tried it?
No.
You don't? Never tried fried Alice?
Fried
Me either.
Alice?
No, I've never tried that before. Apparently, I fried Alice.
That wasn't very nice of you.
Yeah, but it wasn't on purpose. You know, that's why I'm just real curious. That's kind of weird. I think I'd play this. Oh man.
Yeah, both players getting bit by that side pocket.
More than once, too. Al Jordan, after 2 years, just got the wife to sync the TV with the phone. That's
agreed, Amber.
way to take your time, Al.
I do like my Rumplemint. Know me.
Jennifer White. Love you long time. Jennifer, aren't you tending bar somewhere down in West Bend right now?
Do you have us on the big screen?
Man, I can't remember the last time I got called a pansy. From a girl, besides, you know. Yes, Alice. Oh my gosh. I know it made you laugh. Never mind. You'd think after all this time she would get my sense of humor. She's young.
Yep. Negative. What do you mean negative? Now you don't love us? I'm crushed. Oh, she's not bartending. Never mind.
And then Tarek misses. Tries forcing that 2-ball just a little too much.
Yeah, he had a lot
to
of
break-
inside English on that
Yeah.
one.
To get that 7-4 broken up, and understandably so. But has left now Colin with, it's almost a stop shot on the 14. Maybe draw it back a little bit. For a stop shot on the 10, what he was looking for before, to get to the 13, this could prove
Costly.
really detrimental to Tarek.
Yep.
Man, we're supposed to be playing 10-ball tonight. What the?
It's not
son
over
of
yet.
What
The
the?
13 is going in a side pocket. Well, that's the special effects we use, Dan.
Hey, wait a second. This 8-ball for Colin Passelt to get on the hill in 8-ball, set number 2, after winning the 9-ball 7-5. Huge.
Four to 3. All the pressure's on Tarek now.
Are you surprised at all, Chris? You could go out on a limb, say what you want.
Yes and no. I'm a little surprised at some of the misses both players have done. But then again, on the flip side, both players have made some really phenomenal shots to get out on a rack that you would be like, yeah, they're not getting out. You know, the other guy's coming back to the table.
Sure.
So it has definitely had some ups and downs and a few surprises. Uh-oh. I think now it's Tarek's turn to come up dry.
No, I think he made a solid in the side. You can't
Yep.
see it at home because our cameraman is out doing shots at the bar.
And they can see what the aftermath.
Thanks a lot, Dan Plum. He's done his sitting star. I'm not sure what that means. How do you like this?
That's what you get to see for the rest of the match. Unless we go to 10-ball, then we'll come back to the pool game.
Amber, yeah, no doubt. Yep, I agree, Robbie. I have played. I've known Colin for 30 years and 25 years, somewhere around there.
Man, he
And,
plays really well.
People do not take his game serious enough because he will put a whooping on you like there's no tomorrow. And I mentioned that earlier, and I mentioned this in the last stream that he was playing. He's one of the best bankers in the state of Wisconsin. There's no two ways about it. He's in the top 5.
Yep, agreed.
Yeah, love you too, Dan. Like a root canal. I think if I would just kind of put all the semifinal match all together in a bubble right now would be uncharacteristic misses by Tarek is what's costing him this match.
Yes.
Coupled by really phenomenal play by Colin. He's not letting up at all.
Nope. He is definitely capitalizing on every mistake 90% of the time.
Even though Tarek has a shot on the 13 ball and a nasty cut on the 9, which I don't think he can make anyway. He is opting to jump. And I kind of like this.
Yeah, I think it'll give him a better leave on either the 13 or the 14.
For sure.
Than trying that 9 ball.
That was my only concern right there. Is if he ends up scratching, he loses the match. So now, Tarek has to get absolutely perfect on this 9 ball. If he plays the 13 in the side first, he has to get dead spot on to get from the 9 to the 14. He could play the 9 right now, actually.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not taking the 9 now to come around for that 14. Or even if he comes around 2 rails just enough to get on the 13, float the 13 up in the upper left-hand corner for a cut on the 14. Oh, well struck.
My.
Well
wow.
Done. Like I say, both players are making some phenomenal shots to get out.
I did not expect to see that shot.
That's for you, Alice.
Sorry about that. Forgot to move the camera back after the instant replay.
Uh-oh.
Robbie Schmidt called it. Draw out of the 13 back to the 14. What are you uh-ohing?
Yeah, I thought he hit it too soft and he's going to hook himself behind the 7 there for a second.
This for a Hill second set 8 ball.
Well done. Nice out.
We got a match. Yeah, you're really working hard. Alice, I think you're working hard for everybody else in the chat. I don't feel like you're working hard for me. Do you get that impression, Chris? It doesn't feel like it's for me.
Right?
Break and run for Colin Passelt will end this match. Break dry, and I think we're going to be playing some 10 ball. Ten ball goes in, and that's it. And a shot on either one. He could shoot the 6 if he wants to take solids. Got a shot on the 14. He's got a shot on the 13. If he wants to take stripes.
Yeah, except for the 9 ball. I like stripes. They're a little more open, a little easier to run out, I think.
Yeah.
But the trick is getting on that 9 ball.
The 4 and the 2 kind of scare me a little bit with solids.
Yep.
Because they are so close together. But I think
solids it is.
Yeah, he's looking at the 6
maybe
ball.
Not. Yeah, the only other thing I could see from here to get on that 9 would be taking the really hard shot on the 11 all the way up and float across for the 9.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd want to start out
that difficult.
Yeah, that's too hard of a shot. And he just hooked himself.
Might be smelling some 10-ball action.
Yeah, I agree. That would have been my choice too. I wish Colin would have given maybe a little bit more right-hand spin on that and drew a little bit more into like the 7-ball or 5-ball and guarantee himself a shot and not bring that 8-ball into play.
Yeah, he could bank the 3 either way. Yep, I was going to say he could back cut that 3 off the 8.
I would actually consider the cut. Even though you're running into, yeah. I mean, you may end up making the 8-ball, or there's really nowhere to duck and hide.
Well, made the 11-ball uglier.
Thank you for your excellent expert insight now, John Kramer. They're definitely a lot harder when you hook yourself, because then you're a hooker. I'm sorry, what?
What?
What did you say?
Shh, don't tell.
Alice is begging for some 10-ball. We haven't had a late match in a long, long time.
No, we haven't. And this one could get really late with 10 balls since we started at 7:30.
Yeah, I think we're going to be doing a shootout at midnight. What a great way to end the semifinals.
Hey, we work really hard on the scripting. Interesting.
So Tarek is either going to have to play the 11 off the 7 in the side, but is that going to cause problems for the 13? Probably not. Might. But somehow Tarek's going to have to find a way to... Getting on that 13 is not easy.
Nope. I almost thought he was trying to get to it when he took the ball in the corner pocket there and come all the way up. So I was surprised he didn't hit it a little harder for the 13. Well, we'll see what the man has in store for us.
Amber says, "Come on, Scooter.
Come on, Scooter boy."
Me too, Alice. That's my favorite game. I like 10-ball.
I'm liking 10 ball more and more all the time I play it.
My favorite game was that 9-ball for the longest time, but then you have that luck factor in there. Not a huge fan of that.
Correct. All right, trying to get on that 13 ball from here.
I don't think so. You think so?
He was kind of eyeing it up, so I'm not sure. Yeah,
That is
he's
not
trying
going to get
follow
on.
up
That
there.
is not going to get on the. Oh boy, he's in serious doo doo now.
Yeah, that did not go where he thought it was going to end up.
That is big trouble. Told you that 13 was going to be a problem.
And now he hooked himself on the 12.
He's hooked on everything.
But I see what he's looking at. If he got up over by like the center diamond, he was looking at playing that 13, probably off the 7 to kick out the 11.
You know, Alice is she's on the verge of becoming a pro. You know, there's with a mentality and strategy like that, you know, just make all the balls, right?
Right.
That's you are.
What's
bound,
the problem here?
Yeah, you are bound to be on the WPBA. There's no doubt it.
Oh, I love 8-ball. That's a thinking man's game. Thinking person's game. I love the problem solving in 8-ball. I got a feeling Tarek's going to be jumping here.
I think that's the only way he's going to get out of this wreck. A safe at this point, honestly, if he goes for just a hit, I think it's going to cost him the match. I really do. So if he is not aggressive and go for the jump, I think he's toast.
He might be able to masse enough there.
Oh, he's going to play. Oh, he's going for the masse around. Let me get my camera ready. Masse around the 6, 13 off the 7 ball. Oh, 5 moved. That may be
the end of this match.
The end of Tarek. That was so close to being good. I mean, seriously, great shot. Now it's all in the hands of Colin Passelt for the quote-unquote upset.
4-2 is the first 2 balls I'm getting rid of.
Oh, no doubt. I'm going to play the 4 first and draw into the 7 ball, or I'm sorry, into the 1 ball to get that out of the way and then go at the 2. Or you could play the 4 in the side up by the 11 and run into the 1.
No, I like what
Either
you're
way.
saying. 4 in the corner. I like 4, 2 in the other corner. 5 in the side. To float down for the 7, 3, 1 in the side, 8 in the other side out.
What's your last ball? 7 or 3?
1 ball in the side for the 8.
He's going to shoot the 1 right now. He gave himself a weird angle already.
Yeah, well, that's because you didn't get on the 2 properly.
Captain Obvious.
At least for my pattern run out.
All right, so he could play the 2 jacked up over the 8 or play the 3 and potentially run into the 5 ball.
There's Captain Obvious, Mr. Robbie Schmidt. The last ball I'm playing is the 8.
Oh, yeah, good call, Robbie. Good call. See, I'd have never thought of that.
No, me neither.
You should be a commentator, Robbie. You should have a stream in Oklahoma. Speaking of Oklahoma, I got to chat with John Barton.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh. How did you What in the hell just happened?
He stood
That
up.
was the
he stood
biggest-
up on that shot.
Oh, did he ever? Man, you didn't get to see that at home. But Colin was up shooting that 7 ball before he even...
Finished stroking the 5 ball.
Yeah. That may end up putting us in 10 ball. Tarek's got to come up with a good one here, though.
Yeah.
This is no gimme.
Yeah, he's got to pop that 12 down there in the
Pot. What are you from?
Upper-
Ireland? Are you-
upper right-hand pocket, come around 2 rails to try and get on that 11 ball in the same pocket.
Pot the 12. What are you from, the UK?
Maybe.
Speaking of, where's Raymond? Where is Raymond Jacobs? Man.
Come around the 2.
Oh, yeah. He's got a shot. That's all
Yeah.
that matters.
He's got destiny is in his hands.
Look at everybody in the
Everybody
Look at
wants
everybody
10 ball.
in the chat wanting to see 10 ball. If this goes to 10 ball, who do you pick? It's not in Colin's favor, I'll tell you that right now. Well, I shouldn't say that, because if he keeps playing the way that he is,
Yeah,
This
I don't
is-
know. It's hard to make a call, I guess.
shootout. And Tarek, he's shaking like a leaf.
10 ball it is. Yeah, I got to work in the morning, but I'll just go to bed early tomorrow night.
Thanks a lot, Jennifer. I work every morning. I work through the night a lot of times. But thanks for your...
Players taking a quick break. Colin's going, I can't believe I blew that.
Yep. You asked for it, folks. You got it. We're going to play some 10 ball. Giddy up. You do not want to not tune in anymore for the rest of the night. I would highly recommend sticking around. Tonight's winner is going to play Jeremy Fedkenauer after we do the redraw, of course.
Of course.
Have a redraw every single round, and the finals are no exception.
Exactly. Because that's how we determine who breaks first then in the finals is the redraw.
Correct.
Whoever's on top gets to break first.
And there will be a game added
To each set for the finals?
Yep.
Sweet. Hello, Dave. Oh, you can't leave now, Jordan.
Yeah. I don't care about your job. Let's talk about Mid-State Amusement Games. Brent Lucas, full-service operator serving the Fox Valley in southeast Wisconsin. They supply, install, and service all types of gaming equipment to increase locations' profits. Who are we laughing at here?
Alice.
Yeah, that's true.
We're always hiring. Our benefits are awesome.
Yeah. Fireball every night on the job. You know?
Yep, drinking on the job.
How many other jobs can you drink at?
Talking to a microphone. Watch some fabulous pool.
Good evening, Dave Stafford. How are you? Agreed, John Kramer. This has been a good match.
All right, the players are coming back.
Let's play
Let's
some
play
10-ball.
some 10-ball.
All right, bear with me just a moment. I got to fix my camera again. That's not going to do it. The hell is wrong with you?
I've been drinking.
You had one shot.
2.
Oh, 2. Okay. All right, let's try that again. Hey, look at there. Super. My hinder's getting sore.
The screen is purple. Plug your video cable in tighter.
Tommy Jeffers says he's got a 30-pack for a reason. Amen. All right, nothing down on the break for Tarek.
And nothing to shoot at for Colin. So we'll be seeing a push out. Once I'm on the 3rd or 4th rumplements, then the fun really starts to begin.
Good night, Al Jordan. Thanks for tuning in. We'll have some drinks on you.
Yep.
Cheers.
Tarek says, go ahead. You can have that 1-ball shot.
Well, I hope, and this is one of the things, this is where I hope he realizes that if he's going for the 10-ball and makes it, it does not count as a win.
Correct. The 10-ball will get spotted.
So, yeah, that's one of the things, we've discussed with viewers, players, so on. I do not leave the booth unless I am asked. So, it doesn't matter anymore. Because the 4-ball was struck first.
Not the worst, though, because, 1 to the 2 is no picnic.
Safety breaks. Alice, shame on you. Safety breaks. Shame.
I like the safety game.
Going for a 3 foul.
Maybe.
Oh, and he draws it into the corner pocket. What? I'm sorry.
Wow.
I'm sorry. But I would do something like that. I think I would actually do that. You know? You remember an 11 ball that I missed, like straight in.
No, I don't know what you're talking about with
Shut your
ball
mouth.
in hand.
Shut your mouth. That wasn't ball in hand, you jerk.
Are you sure?
Yes, positive. It was the 14 ball, the one that I missed ball in hand. You knucklehead. Tommy Jeffers said he's bringing the fireball on the 18th.
Sweet.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they all say. I didn't
Right.
mean to do that.
Oh,
Whoopsie.
boy. Got chunky on the 3 ball. Hit it a little thick. Yikes.
Thank God for that 8 ball to stop the scratch in the side, because that's where that cue ball was
You
going.
ain't kidding. That thing was destined for that side pocket.
I'm not cursing anybody. Yet,
That's your opinion. I'm cursing anybody I can.
right? We like the
I-
commentator error. Commentator's curse. Keeps us in the game. Gives us a chance.
Gives me something to shoot for. You get points. Dear Lord, has Alice never listened to our stream?
Obviously not
Doesn't-
enough.
Doesn't seem that way.
See, like here, we're not going to get on the 8 ball like we wanted.
Ooh, this is going to come up a little short too. This is a thin cut on this 8 ball, and he's got to let this cue ball fly a couple of times. This is twice and back. That's what I'm
Yep.
saying. He left himself
Rattled on the outer points.
really thin on that 8 ball.
There's one for me. Thank you very much.
Commentator curse for Chris Green. No, I think I got that one, didn't
Yeah, maybe.
I? But it's. Oh, did he hit that one good? Colin Posselt. This is a big gift. Even though this is a race to 6, that's a monster gift for Colin.
Subscribe. Get your friends to subscribe. And then like and share. No, we turned that off.
Yeah, that became something that I didn't really expect, you know? 4 ball is gone.
The 1 is makeable if you want to take on the thin cut. Not sure if you're getting on the 2, though.
Yeah, I think he's going to catch a piece of the 3 ball if he did that. So, yeah, this is a good shot.
Tempted safe.
Can you see it direct, Chris?
No, I think the 6 is in the way just a little bit. So he could either try and mass A to hit the 1 full, or I'm thinking he's just going to hit the backside of the 1, send the cue down table, try and get the 1 ball over by the 6.
Roger Pregler, if you're still awake and watching, maybe you could answer that question a little bit better for Amber. I mean, you've got a lot of experience with lack of friends, so I'm thinking this would be kind of right up your alley.
I'll be your friend, Amber. But usually friends are like the people you hang out with. You know, the ones you're going to the pool hall and womping on. Those guys.
Excuse me? You're doing what?
Say what?
Wompin'?
Womping. Taking names.
The hell's a wompin'?
All right.
Is that like a wild critter that lives in the trees in Australia? What the fuck is a wampin?
Womping.
It's all right. It's all right. Unprofessional use of the F word. My apologies to...
I didn't hear no F word.
Yeah, I did.
Oh.
Oi! Ole!
Ole. Tark shaking his head a little bit because he's going, all right, now how do I get on that stupid 3 ball?
Womp, womp, womp. Mike Schultz! Oh boy,
Ouch.
that's a big no-no. Unnecessary roughness on the cue ball.
Exactly, Alice.
Mike Schultz, Dale, I'm in bed listening to your voice. I'm watching the stream too.
Well,
Oh,
isn't that nice?
I love you. Thank you, Mike. Can we talk again later? What are you wearing, Mike?
Send him pictures. He likes pictures.
No. Are you wearing that nice little number that I sent you? You try that again without all the laughter there. Are you wearing that little satin number that I sent you?
Colin hit that 5 ball little too soft. Wanted to come up about another 6 to 8 inches. I can't believe YouTube doesn't like womping.
What?
Yeah, I had to click show.
That's ridiculous.
Uh-oh.
Kudos to Tarek. So I want everybody to realize what just happened. You want to talk about good sportsmanship. So the 10 ball does not count in the Masters series, or actually any of them. So Tarek, being the sport that he is, just informed Colin that even though making the 10 ball
did not count as a win.
Did not count as a win, and allowed him to spot the 10 and continue shooting.
Correct, because he could have let him swipe the 9 ball and then went, that is not a win, and get ball in hand in the game.
Yeah, he could have let he could have let him swipe that 9 and let him rack, and it would have cost him that game. Wow. Kudos to Tarek.
You need to have more Fireball mix commentating way better.
All right, we can do that. Well, I can't. No, wait. Here, wait a second.
Yeah. Pour some in the cup. I'll drink it. Nice shot. Now, I think the 4 ball might make it past the 6.
Might have to save this for 2. Jacked up over the 10, but he's okay. Actually, this is a good...
Yeah.
It's a better angle than I thought.
Should be all right.
I don't... Judging by Tarek's reaction, though, I don't know if this goes. It may, but he's not happy with the fact that he is jacked up over the... Yeah, this is difficult cueing for Tarek.
Yep. I wouldn't try anything funny. I would just try and
just make
float it in. Yep.
And if you're going to miss it on the outer points.
So it goes behind the 6.
Yeah, don't run into the 6.
Yep, make it a 2-way shot. Either you pocket the 4 or you hook them.
Good shot. I'm not sure what that other word is, Tommy. Alice, who is your worst enemy?
Greetings. A little late to the party there, Jim.
What's going on, Jim? What's happening? Oh, boy.
Uh-oh.
Oh, boy.
All right, he's all right.
Well,
a
almost
little
got
thin,
away.
but should be all right. Hit a little firm to go down table, hit the rail, and come back up table. Wow, I did not see that coming. Not at all. Brutal. That is just brutal.
I'm at a loss for words. He got super steep on that 9 and took very little time at all shooting that 9 ball. And that's the result. Unbelievable. I'm shocked.
Yeah, that one hurts. Yeah, and that's what he kind of did in 9-ball a little bit, Alice. Tarek made a couple very uncharacteristic rattles and gave away, I think, 2 8-9 outs and a scratch for a third. So that's what killed him in 9-ball also.
Yeah, and this may end up, that mistake may end up costing him another game if Colin can get out on this. Huge.
Yeah, 4 to the 5 really is the trickiest.
Correct.
I mean, a little bit here on the 3 maybe if you put a bad angle or a bad spin on it and get behind the 9, but I'm thinking 4 to the 5 is the hardest part of this rack.
Oh, he's got a perfect angle. Thing is, though, he doesn't want to end up too steep on the 5-ball, just like I was thinking.
Banking.
I think he's going to play safe. Wait, did I just say Colin Passelt was going to play safe? Yeah.
He actually can't believe he missed that.
I have a button for that.
Race to 6, Alice. Unless we end up 5-5 and then we go to a shootout. There is no 6th game.
Nope. Once it gets to 5-5, like it will.
Tarek playing a nice little safe.
It's a good shot. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Here's to a shootout.
Nice hit by Colin. Good stuff.
Oh yeah, you didn't get to see it at home, but you didn't.
That's because we were
Yeah,
drinking.
you didn't miss anything anyway. I promise.
Nah. He hit the 5, sent the 10 up table. This is what it wound up as. Nothing easy. I think we're going to see another safe coming up.
Alice asked this question. This is actually, I love this question. Do I ever worry about people who are going to come and watch this and get upset about the things you put on the screen about their matches? Not a chance. No.
Nope.
I really don't. If you don't, and I'm not saying this to be arrogant, if you don't like my stream,
Don't watch it.
don't watch. Yeah.
And or don't come play.
I don't. Nope, it doesn't. I'm going to keep doing the stream the way it has been successful until it continues to not be successful.
Amen. Well, Tarek tried to play a safe and completely missed the 5-ball, giving ball in hand to Colin.
Amber, exactly. None ya. You don't like it? It's none ya business anyway.
And par anything stupid happening, like Colin not taking his time on a shot, he should get out this rack.
I was just about to say that, Chris.
He's got to stay focused.
Yep. I was just about to say that. I think he needs to
this
slow his pace a little bit.
Yep. He needs to slow down just a hair bit and stay focused and not take anything for granted. Because now Tarek's bleeding.
Yeah.
Now it's time to keep that, now it's time to start twisting the knife.
Yeah, this is like...
The stabbing's done. Leave it in and start twisting and just make that blood flow.
This is like shark-infested waters, and Tarek is missing his left leg. He's having a hard time swimming, and there's blood everywhere. God, I love Alice. As many it takes for people to really get the essence of how funny I and everyone else is. if you do say so yourself. 4-0 in favor of Colin. Whoo! He almost knocked himself out cold. Man, I wish I would have had that on camera.
What's that, Colin?
Heaven. Taylor Collar. Great. If Colin wins, I get to listen to Corey whine about how he always loses to a player that makes the finals. It will be another I'm the unluckiest person in the world talk. You know, I can attest to that and agree with Taylor Collar as much as it pains me. That is a true story. Thank you, everybody, for staying up late with Chris and I.
Yep. Keeping us company.
11:45 Central Standard Time on a Monday evening, July 6th. You're obviously, if you're not watching it live, you're going to be watching it at another time. So, thanks so much for staying up late with us.
Yes, sirree.
Alice, you and I are going to have a long talk.
Coming up dry, but no easy shot for Colin to start with.
No, I think he might be able to see the one. Judging by the look on Tarek's face when he walked away, I think he might be able to see it.
Well, happy birthday, Amy. Mine was last Saturday.
I'll be honest with you, Amy, I am not going to have a shit for you. That is not in my plan for your birthday. I don't shit for anybody or have a shit for anybody. I find that a little bit weird to ask that of anybody.
Oh, good hit.
Yeah, exactly like Robert Snell said. I mean, that's gross.
Not a bad save.
Chris, a serious question here. Has anybody ever asked you to shit for them?
No, sir.
Okay.
Not that I'm aware of or remember.
Not even your proctologist?
Nope.
Dentist?
Nope.
Anybody else find this very odd?
Amy says she's very blushed and embarrassed, and Jamie's dying laughing with tears coming out of his eyes. Have you watched our stream when you make a mistake?
Unauthorized Taylor Collar?
We are going to capitalize on that for at least a half an hour.
Oh, yeah. This is...
And bring it back up tomorrow.
Oh, no doubt about it. I'm going to bring this up in the finals. Amy, you are never going to live this one down. And Taylor Collar, this conversation actually came up tonight with the Summer League players here. I told Todd Yari the story about what happened. I'm not going to tell it on air. I can't. But, man, I'll tell you what, this is getting to be a weird world. Unauthorized. It was a good shot by Tarek.
Yeah, very good shot.
Now, I don't know if he's going to be able to get – he's going to catch a piece of this 6 ball.
Yeah, unless he has a real lot of inside. But even on that, I think you're right. He's still going to – ooh, he spun right around the 6.
Nice.
Well done. No, at the pace that Tarek is playing at the moment, Amber, I would say Tarek is not quite like upset and deflated, we'll say. He's not giving up the fight quite yet.
He is frustrated.
He's
mad
frustrated,
at himself.
but he's mad at himself, but he hasn't given up yet. His pace is good. His decision makings are good so far, like playing a couple safes already at the beginning of this game. So he hasn't thrown in the towel yet, per se.
This might be a challenge. He is going to run into the 10 ball no matter what. So he has to. Oh, he's drawing out of it.
He can draw out of it.
Oh boy!
Ooh, didn't want that spin off the third or second rail though. He's all right though. It's a thin cut, but he's all right.
Oh my God, Taylor! You should have seen Todd laugh. It was so funny, and there were 2 other people that were on, or his opponents, and it was hilarious.
It's not always easy when you have a couple of unfortunate rolls like that, and he's looking at a 4-0 deficit.
Oh my gosh! Oh, another rattled 8 ball by Tarek.
Yeah, and giving an easy rack away to Colin. That hurts. But that's where he might be in his head a little bit. He instead of focusing 100% on the shot, he's thinking, oh my God, I can't afford to miss anymore. And yeah, I don't care if you're a beginner player or, a 575, 600 plus. When you're having a couple of bad rolls and a couple bad games, and you're a little mad and frustrated at yourself, it's hard to stay out of your own head.
Oh, you aren't kidding.
It's really hard, no matter what your level or caliber of play is. There's a lot of pressure here.
I'm in. Tarek's not going to feel that way right now, but I promise you, the many years that I've been around pool, his good sportsmanship will come back.
Oh, yeah.
Tenfold, doing the right thing in pool, even if it costs you a match or some money or however you want to look at it.
Him pointing out to Colin about the 9-10
in rack
that
number
one
2
game, because he can be like, I made a lot of mistakes before that, so that one game is not going to make that much of a difference.
Yeah. Tarek and I have had our battles on and off the pool table, and I tell you, I've got a lot of respect for him. I really do. He's got a good game. He's got a good head on his shoulders. If he wants to become a professional pool player at some point, I think he has the game to do it. I really do.
Yep. Yeah, I think he's at a level and a point to go, yes, tonight I did not play my A game. I had a couple bad rolls. I had a couple bad mistakes. I tried to make something happen. And sometimes that's the biggest mistake is when you try and force something instead of just taking what the table gives you.
Good night, Alice Adams, if you're going to play pool.
That's not very nice, Alice.
Rob.
I got to go to work in the morning. Oh, beautiful attempt at spinning around everything to pocket the 1. And he might have even gotten away with it a little bit, getting behind the 8.
Amy Coles, no. You will never live this down. There's no way in hell. Also, Robert Snell, hats off. Oh, my goodness. This is... I don't blame Tarek's frustration at all.
Not at all.
And he is very frustrated right now, and I am not surprised, and I'm not going to condemn him for it either. Nothing has gone his way in this set.
Nope.
But Roberts Tarek should take a break and go have a shit for and I know that is said obviously in reference to Amy's request for her birthday. Oh, he hit that terrible.
Even Colin had a look on his face like, ooh, I can't believe I just missed that
hit
way.
that shot?
But like in the frustration that Tarek is feeling right now, Amber, this is where your pre-shot routine comes in handy. You stop thinking about the other shots. You stop focusing on some other things, hopefully, and not break your cue because you just hit the outer point on the side pocket. But this is where you need to try and just think back to the basics. Take a breath, focus on your pre-shot routine, and take one ball at a time. And that's not always easy.
This has been a tough night for Tarek.
Yep.
And emotions are showing, and I refuse to put it on camera.
Correct.
And it's warranted. He's had a tough battle. There's no doubt.
But it just goes to show, again, I don't care if you're a beginner player or a master player. Everybody has an off day. Everybody has an off night.
100%. And this match isn't over yet.
Nope.
Now Tarek's back at the table.
Tarek's back at the table. He just missed and
this is I have tried to live by this rule. If I'm down 5-0, my opponent won 5 games in a row, I always have the ability to win the next 5.
Yep.
I never
give up.
Never give up.
As hard as it is, find a way, never get up. And yes, you always play the table. Don't play your opponent.
Seen way too many weird things happen.
Pool is hard. Somebody tells you pool is easy.
Hasn't played for very long.
Exactly. Or as the saying goes, you're in the wrong pool home. I've been playing since 21. I'm 58. I've taken one pool lesson in my life. A lot of tips and helps.
Are you looking for a loan for more lessons, or
maybe?
What is it that you're
offering to buy me lessons for my birthday?
Nope.
YouTube can be your best friend. You can be self-taught. The best advice I can give?
Quit?
No, not quit.
Absolutely. Just quit.
Pre-shot routine. Master the fundamentals and the pre-shot routine. That will become your best friend under pressure. Because you can fall back to the basics, focus on that, and focus on breathing, and try and go, okay, I scratched again. I bobbled the ball again. You sit down at the chair, close your eyes, take a breath, and try and think. Pre-shot routine, one ball at a time when I come back to the table.
And then quit.
Take 2 weeks off and quit.
All right. Oh, boy.
Uh-oh.
Tell me, Alice, what are you bringing?
Probably the cookies she didn't bring for us, or the cupcakes.
Yeah.
Cupcakes.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking.
Where's our cupcakes?
Cupcakes.
A round one.
Look at this draw stroke. Look at this draw stroke. Of course, you're not going to see it because I didn't have the record button on, but, you know. I can't wait to go back in the highlight reel. All right. This is not looking good for Tarek at this moment. This is I think this is all done. I think we are all finished here, folks. Taylor Collar, if you want to contact Corey and that way you can start crying. I am going to get prepared for Wednesday. Everybody, I would appreciate, it's Wednesday or Thursday. Everybody take a shit for Amy, you know, for her birthday. I think that would be very nice.
Very nice for her.
Send her a message. All right, folks, that is a wrap for tonight. Congratulations to the underdog for tonight. I've got to be honest. He is the underdog.
Yes, he is.
But he's going to be taking on Jeremy Fedkenhauer in the finals. Round of applause for Colin Posselt. I've got some money to give away, so you don't have to go anywhere. You get to sit to listen to Chris.
There you go. Yeah, congratulations to Colin, playing well, taking advantage of Tarek's mistakes. Unfortunately for Tarek, one few too many mistakes tonight. Quite a few uncharacteristic misses. He is definitely frustrated, and I feel for him. You know, I feel for any player that just has an off night when it counts, and it's frustrating. And to go, you know in your head that, hey, I can play better than this, and crapola. So, yeah, congrats to Colin. Sorry for Tarek, but you know what? You made it to third, fourth in a master tournament. That's nothing to be ashamed of. So thanks everybody for watching. But unfortunately, that's pool. You got to have a winner. And unfortunately, there's got to be a loser. Tonight just was not Tarek's night. But again, in my opinion, he's got nothing to be. I mean, he came out here and won 2 or 3 matches riding around on a scooter. I mean, come on. So, congrats.
All right, and real quick, and I really want everybody to understand too that, the handshake with Tarek, he obviously, for very good reason, it was a very difficult night for him, and that age,
Right? It's hard to keep your emotions under control sometimes.
It really is, and he was very. I can't think of the word, but he was really good about it. He really was, and hats off to him for, again, in rack number 2. If you didn't see it, I think that was a very defining moment in this match. So,
Yep.
Kudos to Tarek. Anywho, the stage is set. It is Colin Passelt taking on Jeremy Fedkenauer in the finals. You'll know on social media when that match is going to take place. But as a matter of fact, Colin just came up to me. He's like, I'm in the finals. He literally said,
Yeah, he's kind of amazed
I
at
never thought
himself.
I'd be in the finals. So congratulations to both players. And as always, thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in tonight to Outer Points Productions. And please don't forget, one of the most important things this week is take a shit for Amy Cools.
On Wednesday for her birthday.
For her birthday. So happy birthday.
Love you, Amy.
Oh, that's fantastic. Love you, everybody. Have
Good
a good
night.
rest of your night. Tomorrow morning,